Hello and welcome to the Nether. Yes, this is a Minecraft reference and the Underworld 100% is inspired by Minecraft. It is dark in the Nether and it is dark in the Underworld. Ultimate proof! But this should be an ultimate Underworld guide. So let's finally get started. The Underworld can be unlocked after unlocking the tower and having the gem mine on level 10. And to give you a rough idea on when you can expect to have the tower unlocked, usually this takes place around level 125 after clearing 9 dungeons. But at which level you can clear that many dungeons is very dependent on the class you play. If those requirements are fulfilled, you just need to start mining in the gem mine until you get the Heart of Darkness. It is not guaranteed to drop immediately. And now you can enter the Underworld. The Underworld doesn't have something like the laborers' quarters, so the developers just made the laborers' quarters of the fortress influence how fast buildings are upgraded here as well. It has the same role as the main building in the fortress. You can unlock new building types with it, and upgrading it increases the building level cap plus max soul storage. Here again the level requirement of each building in the Underworld. The gold bit does what you expect it to do, it gives you gold. At the beginning it seems like not much, but as the max level of that building is 100, you can earn a lot of gold every day in late game. Every level the gold bonus increases by 1% of the city guard's hourly income. The max gold capacity at the beginning is very low, but is maxed out at roughly level 15, and the gold needs to be collected around every 30 hours. The die machine saves you unused thirst for adventure which you left at the tavern after the day ends. But of course there's a cap for that, and this depends on the die machine's level. Here you can see the exact caps, and additionally it gives you a bonus every day. So basically it supplies you with free gold and free XP, but there is even more to it. For some time now you can also add mushrooms directly into the die machine. All the beer that you don't drink, minus the extra enchantment beer gained through the witch, will be subtracted and converted into charge for the die machine. For example, if you drank 7 beers and you have the witch enchantment, the die machine will convert the remaining 3 beers into charge for the die machine, which in the end is 60 thirst for adventure. But there are of course downsides to it. First up, events won't be considered into the calculation, and you can find neither items nor mushrooms in there. And one last thing about this feature, watch your mount and runes when going in there, as it is considered by the calculation. This building gives you a crit bonus, so what could go wrong here? 5% bonus crit damage per level. This building produces the main resource for the Underworld, souls. Don't forget to collect them regularly here to avoid it becoming overfilled and stopping your production. Here you have a list after how many hours the soul extractor is full. By the way, how fucked is it that we produce souls? What would Jesus say about that? This building also is really crucial to get a lot of souls. The beginning 5 levels enable you to lure more heroes into your Underworld. 1 additional hero per level. From that on, every upgrade of this building adds a 20% soul bonus for each lured hero. The Underworld is the creation of someone who really is sadistic. Oh wait, hentai? The torture chamber gives you an additional 10% souls from invading heroes. Yes, that was it. This building is basic. My torture chamber on the other hand really is exciting. If you want to, you can go ahead and buy yourself a ticket to visit it, and hopefully you will enjoy it there. It is a lifelong experience. Classic Austrians, am I right? Goblins, useless. Trolls, useless. The Keeper undoubtedly is the best unit in the Underworld, but as you can only unlock it after reaching level 5 on the main building, you firstly have to rely on your Goblins. But as soon as you unlock the Keeper, it is recommended to only focus on this handsome lad. Of course you only need to focus the Keeper in that aspect, as it, as already mentioned, is the best unit out of the 3. To improve it, you can either upgrade the building or directly put souls into it, but directly upgrading it has some disadvantages as you will thereby slow your progress. Then let's get into the basic mechanic. As you can see here, it shows that you have to lure a hero with a certain minimal level into your Underworld to get the highest possible rewards. So basically this level at the same time indicates your reward level, which means that it doesn't matter whether the lured hero is 100 levels above it or 1 level above it. You will get the same rewards no matter how much difference there is. If you then successfully defeat a hero, this level will be increased by 1. If you lose against the hero, it will be reduced by 5. And if the hero is below the shown reward level, the level won't increase any further. Now you know the basics, but as you can see, the only thing relevant in this system is the level of the lured hero, which means that the best way to get the highest possible rewards is to search for naked or at least very weak players. You can do that really fast by just going into the Hall of Fame and looking for players that have an unusually high level around low leveled heroes. As soon as you found one, you can enjoy this hero's presence until your rewards level is equally high as the hero's level. Afterwards you of course should search for a new target for more souls. Watch out though that your units are strong enough to defeat the player, otherwise the reward level will be reduced by 5 levels every time you lose. The build priority mostly is regarding the special Underworld event because you can earn lots of souls there. Through the way the soul packages you can find during this event are calculated, it is important to push the main building and the soul extractor as fast as possible. Next up priority are all the remaining buildings that are relevant for soul generation. In that category there is the gate to the Underworld, the torture chamber and the Keeper. With those buildings you can reach higher rewards by luring heroes into the Underworld. More about that in the luring heroes segment of the video. Now I created a do as you please category, as those are buildings that are relevant for your character development but should be ignored for fast progress in the Underworld. And last, there are buildings that are, apart from the early Underworld development, 100% useless. You only need the Goblin bit until you unlock the Keeper. And there's no real use in upgrading the draw block at all. And one last thing for people that want to buy mushrooms. The most effective way of buying mushrooms is to select a special pack to also at the same time get a huge amount of souls and other resources. But remember that mushrooms are not a solution for your miserable love life. This video is done now, well, see you around, goodbye.